In this video, we're going to look at percent composition. But what is percent composition? Well, percent composition tells us the percent by mass of each element that makes up a compound. And we can find this through an equation or a formula. So the percent composition is going to be equal to the mass of our individual element divided by the total mass of our compound. And after we've done that division, we're going to multiply our answer by 100 so we have a percent. So let's see what this looks like with an actual example. We're going to look at CaBr2. So we're going to find the percent composition of CaBr2, which is calcium bromide. I have my periodic table here, so I'm going to go ahead and lay this down so we can look at it. We need the masses of both Ca and Br. So we're going to need to know the mass of Ca and of Br. If I take a look at my periodic table, I see Ca right here. And calcium's mass is about 40. Over on the other side, I have bromine. Bromine's mass is 79.9 per bromine, or approximately 80. So I'm just going to round so that I have numbers that are a little bit easier to work with. And I'll write these down so we don't forget them. Okay, and this is approximately 80 grams per mole. So let's go ahead and find the percent composition of bromine in CaBr2. To find the percent composition of bromine, we're going to first write down the mass of the individual element. So the mass of only bromine, but take note, this is CaBr2. That means there are 2 bromines in this compound. So we're going to have to indicate that here. So that would be 80 times 2, which is 160 grams per mole. Now we also need the total mass of the compound. So we need the mass of the single Ca plus the 2 Brs all added together. So let's go ahead and find that really quickly. Well, I have 1 calcium, which gets me to 40 grams per mole. So we need the molar mass for this part. And then 80 times 2, which is 160 grams per mole. 160 plus 40 gives us 200 grams per mole. So 200 grams per mole goes here. Oops. So we're going to take 160 divided by 200, and then we're going to multiply that by 100. So here's my calculator. We have 160 divided by 200 equals, okay, it equals 0.8. Now we're going to multiply that by 100. So I find that the percent composition of Br, of bromine in CaBr2 is 80%. To do calcium, we would simply replace this 160 with the mass of calcium, and we can actually do that now. There's a single calcium here, so this would be 40 grams per mole at the top, We leave the 200 the same because that was the mass of our compound. Now I have 40 divided by 200 multiplied by 100, and I get 20. So 20% of this compound is calcium, and that makes sense because 20% plus 80% is 100%, so 100% of this compound has been factored in. I hope now you have a decent understanding of how to find the percent composition of a compound. Thank you for watching.